okay, so why is Jake Paul winning so many fights? Like, how is he doing it? And I think there's like two big reasons for it. One, and I would say like 80% of it is I think he works really hard. Like, he's got a lot of money, so he hires real trainers. Like, he really trains. He knows that if I do this, I get millions of dollars. So if you know that if you work hard for 6 months, you get millions of dollars. Yeah, I'm gonna work hard. And he's an athlete. Like, he wrestled, and at this point, I think he is like he's a fighter. But I think this is something that people haven't really talked about and haven't kind of brought up. But think about who he's fighting. He's fighting all these people who have everything to lose, and he has nothing to lose. Like, he's supposed to lose. Like, he's fighting UFC fighters. He's fighting Anderson Silva. He's supposed to lose these fights. Like, people want him to lose. People are paying to watch him lose. So he's going to work hard. He's going to grind. And then psychologically, when they face up, his opponent knows if I lose, I'm going to be like the laughing stock. It's going to hurt my career. I don't know about hurt my career because most of these guys are already on the way out. But they're not going to, they're going to lose respect and like standing. Meanwhile, even if Jake loses, as long as he doesn't get starched, as long as he doesn't lose in the first round, if he can make it to the decision, he will gain respect. So he has nothing to lose in this. And if he wins, it's like, oh my God, he won. And this man is training hard, and psychologically, I think he has the upper hand. So just because he's fighting someone who already has a huge career, a huge like following, huge accolades, and they are supposed to beat him. Everyone he's fought, maybe except for Nate Robinson, he like they were supposed to beat him. So they like, and I kind of understand this like through playing chess. When I play low rated players like 1800, 1900, 2000, like if I don't start, if they play well, if they like hold their own, I have this extra psychological thing going on where it's like, man, I can't lose because like this guy's low rated. If I lose, I'm gonna look bad. Like, it's annoying. Now, a lot of times I will starch these guys because I've played a lot more, I've worked harder, I've done more things. But if they can hold their own, they're going to have a slight psychological edge. Now, on the flip side, if I'm gonna play like an older grandmaster, someone who's already accomplished a lot, man, I'm trying to go for the throat. Like, I'm like, I can beat this guy. I know I can beat this guy. He's not like that good. He's not that strong. Or like, I'm not gonna say it like that, but I am more excited to have this game, to play this game. Even during the game, I'm like, sometimes like when I'm playing Grandmaster who's really good, like 2600, I'll be like, well, worst case, I lose. I'm supposed to lose. And then I'll be taking these risks. And now this guy, on the other hand, is like, dude, like I can't lose this. Like if I lose, it's going to look bad. I'm going to lose rating. Like I'm not supposed to lose these guys. So now they're going to play more conservative. So this natural role of like playing up, you're going to take more risk and they're going to take less risk. Now, if sometimes you take too much risk and you get in trouble. And the way to combat that is like you have a level, like you want to be able to judge how much risk you're taking. And if it's a little bit of risk, then boom, I'm going to go for it. If it's a lot of risk, then at this level, I'm smart enough to know I will get punished. But there is a small in between where it's like I can take this risk because I have nothing to lose, and my opponent can't take this risk because he has everything to lose. So I think this is the big thing, the big reason, not the big reason, but I think a significant part of why Jake Paul is doing so well. His opponent has everything to lose, and Jake has everything to gain. And that's going to make it way easier, not way easier, but it's going to favor his side in a lot of these 50-50 battles. Where, like, if you're playing someone your level or higher, you're going to take that risk because you're like, man, I got to beat this guy. But when you're playing up and you're playing way down, I don't want to take that risk because I don't want to lose, and I want to take this risk because I can win. So I think that's a side of it that no one's really brought up about this, about all the Jake Paul fights. End of the day, I think at this level he's a boxer. Like I'm not gonna say he's Canelo. I think Canelo would destroy him. Canelo is the top of the food chain, but he's climbed up fast and he's been working really hard. Like he's got good coaches, good trainers, and it's been what like 3 years, 4 years of working hard. Like you're gonna get good at something. Like that was my whole idea with stand-up comedy. It's like at some point, like okay, I'm not gonna be Dave Chappelle, but I can get good enough to make like people laugh at least a little bit, maybe a lot, or maybe at least somewhere in the middle. Like if I work at something, if I train, if I learn what's not working and I learn what's working, I can at least get to a decent level of being good. So that's the Jake Paul thing.